Hey Lakeside, happy Wednesday. Just a reminder, tonight, Lakeside Live, our student ministry will not meet on campus here at Lakeside. We will meet at Lake Oconee Academy. They have a baseball game starting at 5 o'clock, and so we'll meet there. Get there anytime you want after 5 and come watch the baseball game. And after that, they'll be participating in some homecoming activities. They're going to have a little frisbee game, and we'll watch that. We're just going to hang out over there. They will be selling concessions. They'll be grilling hamburgers and hot dogs, so bring a couple bucks to get yourself some dinner. But we will meet over there starting at 5 o'clock. Adult Bible studies, children's ministry, everything else will be here on campus tonight, starting at the normal time of 6 o'clock. Today's devotion comes from Matthew chapter 18, verses 23 through 34. It says this: "Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. As he began the settlement, a man who owed him 10,000 bags of gold was brought to him. Since he was not able to pay, the master ordered that he and his wife and children and all that they had be sold to repay the debt. At this, the servant fell on his knees before him. 'Be patient with me,' he begged, 'and I will pay back everything.' The servant's master took pity on him, canceled the debt, and let him go. But then that servant went out. He found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 silver coins. He grabbed him and began to choke him. 'Pay back what you owe me,' he demanded. His fellow servant fell to his knees and begged him, 'Be patient with me, and I will pay it back.' But he refused. Instead, he went off and had the man thrown into prison until he could pay the debt. When the other servants saw what had happened, they were outraged and went and told their master everything that had happened. Then the master called the servant in. 'You wicked servant,' he said, 'I canceled all that debt of yours because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on your fellow servant just as I had on you?' In anger, his master handed him over to the jailers to be tortured until he should pay back all that he owed. This is how my heavenly Father will treat each of you unless you forgive your brother or sister from your heart." This parable of forgiveness shows us that we have been forgiven of so much in our lives. Christ died for us to forgive each and every one of us of all the sins that we've ever committed and will ever commit. Now, what should we do with that forgiveness? We should take that and freely give it to other people. People wrong us, people hurt us. But if we are to be like Jesus, we are to be a people who forgive. When we show that forgiveness, we show the love of Christ. Think in your own life today about how the Lord has forgiven you. And then take that forgiveness and think, who could I spread that forgiveness to? Maybe it's an unbeliever who doesn't understand biblical forgiveness, and for the very first time, they could begin to understand who Jesus is and what he has even done for them. As you pray today, pray that the Father would help you to forgive those who have wronged us, and pray and thank him for the forgiveness he has poured out on each and every one of us. Have a great day, Lakeside.